Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre continues to express optimism about economic growth for 2023. In his 2023-2024 appropriation bill presentation, Pierre disclosed that since Socio's economy was estimated to grow by 18.1% in 2022, the Central Statistical Office has evidence to back up the claims that the island is well on its way to recovery, with a notable rise in the employment rate.
The statistics thus far support the assertion that the economy is in recovery mode. And this is based on looking at all the key indicators, socio-economic indicators, namely GDP, labor force statistics, trade statistics as well, and the CPI. As it relates to the labor force statistics, there have been positive increases as it relates to the number of persons employed and actively employed in the economy. Also, there has also been positive increases as it relates to the number of employable persons.
Data from the ECCB projects that the unemployment rate declined to 17.5% in the quarter ended June 2022, down from 19.6% in the last quarter of 2021. Pierre stated conservatively that the jobless rate fell by 20% in 2022. The Statistical Office says the labor market is in a lot better shape compared to recent years.
Relative to the experience in 2021 and 2020, like we say, the economy is in recovery, and so you could say by extension that 2022 was a good year in terms of that experience of recovery in the labor market.
The labor force survey also indicates that sectors hard hit by the pandemic are recording robust numbers.
We see the areas of recovery experiencing the most growth, right? So, in other words, the areas that would have been most impacted by the pandemic, we're talking about areas like accommodation and restaurants, also real estate, communication, transport. We see significant growth also in the arts and entertainment industry. So you see that these areas that were most impacted by the pandemic, you see they experiencing the most significant growth.
According to the ECCB, strong tourism growth supplemented by higher output in the agriculture and manufacturing sectors led to economic expansion in the first half of 2022. The ECCB expects the momentum to continue during the second half of 2023. However, the bank cautioned that geopolitical conflicts, slowing global growth, commodity price volatility, and climate-related shocks may thwart gains. Gino Filippi, HDS News Force.